What's going on, Knuckleheads? GKM Gaming here, another LEGO Legacy Heroes Unboxed video for you. And today, I'm giving you the secret to dealing with Majisto's tower teams in Arena. Everybody has said the Arena has become so stale. The meta is all Majisto's tower all the time. There's no way around it. Well, here's the thing, boys and girls, knuckleheads of all ages. The answer has always been there, and it's been right under our noses. I'm currently number 1 in Arena. I've held this spot for a few hours, right? How have I managed to hold this team? What is my secret? How am I staving off these Majisto's tower teams? Or even these trader transport teams, which we'll see some of those too. Well, let's see what exactly I'm using. Wait a minute. Let me fix my glasses. Is that pirates? Yes, I am using my old Arena team, my OGs. And honestly, it's breathed a little bit of life into me to be rocking this team again. The Majisto's tower teams are not really that fun to play, I've noticed. But pirates, there's something satisfying about playing pirates. You can't see my fit, it's Hank. I also, if there's a Lloyd, you definitely want to switch in Kartovsky. I've got a 6-star Kartovsky. Some people don't have any Kartovsky. I wish I would have known this before the Jays brick pace, because I would have told people really go hard on Kartovsky. I went pretty hard on Kartovsky, got him to 6-star. I'm planning on getting him to 7-star once the Quincy event rolls back around. But let's take a look at some matches here. Now let's see what they do. Let's go for this number 2 team, right? This is a tough team. You got Slimer, you got Ghost, you got Bazilla, and you got Majisto. But it's very, very beatable with a Pirates, Bucks and Woo. We know it, it's Bucks and Woo. Hank, very slept on, right? I would take Hank out for Kartovsky if you need Kartovsky to deal with the stealth, but Hank is really the guy. So you're going to want to just go after Ghost. Right, just like make it a point. Right, do that nice double to get rid of that clumsy. Oh, okay, there we go. You always want to get that Redbeard counter. The Redbeard counters are just real. Let's get rid of that speed down. We could always deal with people later with that shark. So what makes Pirates so good against Majisto's tower is damage over time combined with time bombs. Really deals with their false death in a good way, because you get them to that low health where they're just like somehow managing to stay alive, and it just puts them out of their misery. Like, and the time bombs. So the thing about Majisto's tower is these units they don't die, but when you're messing with time bombs, that's not the case, because time bombs are going to go off at 3 turns, and they're going to mess you up pretty bad. So really, the time bombs are just key. They're key, with a little bit of the damage over time, but I think the time bombs are a bigger part of it, more than the damage over time. That and Redbeard just spreading disarm and disarray through the whole thing. Is just gonna mess him up. I'm gonna try to bring Majisto down to 1 HP here with his. Yep. Ooh, let's heal up Scarlet. So you're seeing this is old school pirate domination. We never thought we would see the day where pirates rose back up, but here they are in a really good situation to win this match. So they actually, just between the time bombs, the massive amount of attacks that you get off, they just deal well with these Majisto's tower teams. Now, Lloyd has always been a hard counter. to Pirates. So hopefully we'll get a Lloyd match in today. But the second one, we don't have any Lloyds available. Might have to wait a little while till we drop. If we drop, I've been holding this number 1 spot for, like I said, a few hours, which I think is pretty crazy that it's just like my old arena team is actually back dominating the meta, which leads you to believe like, okay, well, if people are going to start possibly dominating the current meta with Pirates, well, is Ninjago going to come back as a full Ninjago team with the dojo? I don't know. But the other big part of the meta are these trader transport teams. So we have a heavy spooky with Majisto team down here. And I'm curious to see how we do with our Pirates against them. Same thing to deal with, right? I feel like the stealth from Ghost is a lot easier to deal with than like a Wu Lloyd stealth. Because it's just like on offense, you can just handle it. And even on defense, it's not really a huge deal. Like already starting the match with just a time bomb on Majisto. Oh, and on top of that, he clumsied my tank, who pretty much can barely attack anyway. You know, I love starting off with a couple counters on Slimer. But here's the thing, you definitely want to pop your Redbeard Cleanse early to get rid of that speed down, because you don't want to be dealing with that. Let's hopefully we can spread some more of these time bombs. Scarlet's going to just do Scarlet stuff and be a super tank, as she do. And Redbeard's going to Redbeard, you know? We're not ready to heal yet. And the thing is, I don't have to worry about stacks of enchantment with this team, but you do have to deal with a massive amount of disarm coming your way, possibly, from the Fright Knight figures. Okay, do we go for the massive disarm? You know what? Scarlet's still taunting. I could heal her with Bart. Yeah, we're going to go for the ultimate here. Okay, that's fine. Now we're going for that heal. Alright, could have just gotten rid of Majisto there, but, you know, I had the chance to go out. Oh, Slimer, gotta go. Like, this is just domination. This is domination. This is pure dom. Like, this is old school Pirates. Just dominating people. Just Hank smashing for crits. I'm telling you guys, Pirates, they're it. Right? They never nerfed them. They just power crept with Ninjago. And then they power crept Ninjago out with this Majisto's Tower meta. And Pirates were never nerfed. They were just kind of power crept. But they not only still work, they're actually a hard counter to these Majisto's Tower Trader Transport teams. But let's see how they do when they're facing their hard counter in a Lloyd. Okay, not exactly the Lloyd team I was expecting to face, but honestly, let's see how it goes. So we got a Jay's Cyber Dragon Ninjago team, which just took the number 3 spot. So I'm actually really excited to see how this works. Never tried this out before. So the key here is, obviously when you're facing Lloyd, switch in for Kartovsky if you got him. If you didn't get Kartovsky, that stinks, because he is the anti-stealth guy. Pretty much your only other option is Primo, and trust me, it's not going to go well for you if you put Primo in your arena team. I've done it many times. I used to run Primo. Never went good. But let's see how we do against this Ninjago team. So, see a Kai, kill a Kai. That's still going to be our priority, is going to be getting Kai out if we can. Hopefully Kartovsky, yep, strips that. And let's see if we can, yep, there we go. Extend ourselves a little taunt. And hopefully we can Whew. I feel like I gotta give this to Scarlet because otherwise I'm not gonna be in a good situation. I'm gonna go after Jay next. So that's the bad part is because of Jay, they get their big ultimate off before us. But you know, let's see how everything pans out. We're still getting lots of counterattacks. I don't know. This is actually pretty close. This is pretty close. I gotta go with the cleanse, you know? I feel like I want the health. I gotta get rid of him because he's their healer. See, Jay went down to, oh, he's dead. He's dead. I'm good. Jay went down to time bombs or damage over, I think it was time bombs. So, like, this is just like, okay, hey, you rocking Kartovsky. This is against, I feel like, a harder counter than a full Majisto's Tower team with Lloyd. This wasn't Dojo, so I wasn't dealing with as much payback and Hardy. So, again, I'm not saying that Kartovsky Pirates is necessarily a hard counter to Dojo, but I know that it works against Dojo. Clearly, it works against a Jay's Cyber Dragon Ninjago team. And clearly, it's working against these Majisto's Tower teams. So we've tried against 3 different types of team. I want to see it against a Majisto's Tower team with Lloyd's. Okay, this is the one we've been waiting for, the grand finale. This tough to deal with, very heavy Ninjago Majisto's Tower hybrid team, utilizing Jay and Lloyd and Wu and Garmadon with Majisto. No Bazilla, but honestly, I feel like this team is a little more common than just like Basil Willa with Lloyd. You gotta run Kartovsky. Again, my Kartovsky's only 6-star Gear 6. Like, he's not even maxed Kartovsky. And I'm, getting by with him right now. That's the thing about supports is they're more about the abilities than necessarily their firepower and stuff. So you can really get away with supports. Who do I want to go after first? I feel like I'm going to go after Majisto as my primary target here. Okay, we're going to do our cleanse. Definitely didn't help to get Kartovsky J-bolted, but bam, everybody's clear. And there's a taunt on Majisto. Ooh, but I'm going to lose Kartovsky. Now, granted, he did his job. He pulled them out of stealth. So I'm going to have to go after you, Master Wu. And now we're looking in not a terrible situation here. I think Jay's always my number 2 guy to go after. It's nice to have a classic tank. Just like, ooh, Jay makes it he's really tough to deal with. Ooh, he's really tough. I gotta go after Garmadon before he ends my life. Please die. Okay. Honestly, though, like, we're not in a good situation. We might lose this. Very well could lose this match. But you know what? I still got Scarlet doing Scarlet stuff. And we're going to see if we can do this with Redbeard dead. Redbeard as Deadbeard. They lost a lot of their big firepower, too, with Garmadon, though. So, oh man, not looking good. Scarlet just went down. Not when you're getting dodges like that. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. That's tough. That's tough. Let's run it back though. Let's run it back, see if we can get this. I feel like you know, when you're dealing with Jay, you're just dealing with RNG, which could really hurt you. Same thing with Redbeard, though. But we're going to run it back. I think it's doable. All right, take 2 rematch against this team. I think this is probably the toughest matchup, but it's definitely, you can counter it. Got a little bit of unlucky with Jay Thunderbolting Kartovsky, knocking his pep down, and get the shoot their stealth early. Hopefully that doesn't happen in this matchup. Oof. Jay just starting off with 2. Now, I was going to go after Jay first, but I kind of got to go after Majisto, just because that's, you know, the way the counters. Oh, man, that's not good. All right, stealth stripped from everyone but the one guy I stripped it from. Yay. Ooh, yay. Who we going after? I'm going to go after you, Woo. All right, we gotta keep Scarlet healthy. That is the key. They have a lot of buffs, I'll tell you that. But Redbeard likey lots of buffs. That was creepy. I really shouldn't have done that. Bam. All right, we got rid of Woo, and we get our ultimate off. I want to keep Kartovsky alive because, I mean, I want to keep everybody alive. So I feel like, oh man, Jay just has a lot of stacks of enchantment. I'm going to save Redbeard's ultimate for this enchantmentless vulnerable Garmadon. Yeah, you have a lot of buffs that I don't like. So I'm going to get rid of those. We're just going to go with the basic. Alright. You have no stacks of enchantment. As long as I don't miss, Garmadon should be dead. Garmadon dead. Look at this. Look at this domination, baby. Don't die. The thing is, I'm still kind of afraid of Jay. I'm going to save my buff clear. I would be surprised if we lost this, but yeah, you know what? Redbeard is way too important to not heal. That's the one thing I really missed about this pirate team was it just has a ton of healing. Like, you have the best single target healer in the game. This Jay is still alive. I just want to point that out. Oh, that stinks. Alright, there we go. Jay down. Lloyd down. And now, we just got to take out this little Majisto. Yeah, so if you look back at the tape of the last match, I just wasn't, you know, Jay happened to hit Kartovsky, reducing his pep. I wasn't able to strip the stealth soon enough. You strip that stealth, they're so vulnerable to Redbeard and his counter. And look at the big buck trio. We're still relevant in the meta. We actually can still dominate the meta. That's what I'm talking about, knuckleheads. Right? The Pirates, I would say they're back, but they never really went anywhere. They got pushed out by this Ninjago meta. And then Ninjago was immediately pushed out by this spooky magical meta, which is actually countered by this Pirates Kartovsky meta. So if you see a Lloyd, throw Kartovsky on your team. If there's no Lloyd and just a Ghost, go with Hank instead if you got him. I know Hank's not necessarily an easy farm. I know Kartovsky's not an easy farm either. And this probably would have been a lot more useful when Kartovsky was super farmable like a week ago to give you guys this information. But I think the Quincy event is going to come back within the next couple months. And I think we're going to have more chances to farm Kartovsky. And, you know, maybe Kartovsky should get, I've been saying it for a while. He should be getting more attention as a character in the meta. And this is just proving it right here. So there you go. It's been right under our nose the whole time. We've been pulling out our hair trying to deal with these Majisto's Tower. The mirror matches are boring. Pirates are just fun. They're fun to play. They've always been fun to play. And now they're beating those annoying Majisto's Tower teams. Well, that's pretty much all I got for you today, Knuckleheads. Please remember to smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, ding that little bell for some notifications, and as always, remember to knuckle up.